What is good mga champion, and welcome back to another video. So this is just the continuation, the part 2 of our Big Move, Big Profits Champ series. So again guys, dito pinapakita ko na it doesn't have to be complicated when it comes to your strategy. All you have to do is a logical approach, at the same time a structured approach para alam mo kung saan ka papasok, kailan, at ano yung mga dapat nyo tignan. Okay? So as I've said, we're just applying a simple 1H 3W concept wherein we'll try to look for opportunity and optimal entry as much as possible. Okay? So again, without further ado, let's get straight dun sa ating confluence rules at the same time sa ating charts. Alright? Okay. So moving on, meron tayo ditong big move sell setup. So ano nga ba yung mga conditions? So importante when you're having a trading plan or strategy, kailangan meron kang sequence. Okay? So meron tayo, as I've said, meron tayong preparation stage. Okay? Confluence confirmation sa ating high probability trade zone. So again, these confluence rules are just extracted from the TFP water system, but nevertheless, this is just a simple price action and utilization of our market structure understanding. Okay? And at the same time, meron din tayong preparation pagdating sa entries and yung ating confirmation mismo. Okay? So, now, sabi nga natin sa preparation, kailangan, ang trend natin, if we want to have a big move sell setup, more like a reversal, kailangan makita tayo ng bullish trend. At the same time, pagdating sa structure, magkaroon tayo dapat ng structure which is new low. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong binabasag na higher low. Okay? And pagdating sa confluence part, kailangan yung price dapat nasa below siya ng support, and ibig sabihin, kailangan masatisfy itong conditions yan, kaya tayo may end operator. And trend line resistance. Ibig sabihin, nasa ilalim siya ng trend line resistance. Or another condition is, below siya ng support, at the same time, below siya ng break of counter trend line support. Okay? Same goes sa conditions pagdating naman sa entry. So, we are just doing the same thing, mapa higher time frame or lower time frame. The only thing that matters is, of course, ang location niya dapat is nasa retracement. So, kung selling tayo, kailangan pataas yung price as a retracement. And yung candlestick pattern na titignan natin are selling pressure candles. Okay? So, I believe meron na kayong understanding pagdating sa identification ng mga patterns when it comes to momentum ng bullish man o bearish. Okay? So, now, we will move on dun sa ating charts para tignan natin yung preparation stage. Okay? Right. So, nandito tayo sa ating chart. Okay? We have here CAD-yen, and as you can see, the current market is going towards the upside. So, don't mind itong nasa kanan. Okay, so left side is my higher time frame and this is my lower time frame. Okay, so tignan natin dito sa ating higher time frame. So, we know that the market, sabi nga sa preparation, di ba, kailangan meron kang bullish trend. So, bakit siya naging bullish? So, meron tayo ditong low, high, higher low, okay, and just simply another higher high. So, ibig sabihin yan, okay, meron tayo ditong 1, 2, 3 step, or kung mas gusto nyo pa yung mas detail, okay, medyo subjective kasi pagka ang market is merong series of movement, okay. So, meron tayo ditong low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then another higher high, okay. So, which means alam natin na uptrend to. And at the same time, gusto ko magkaroon ng bagong low. Ibig sabihin, I can put a simple trend line here para mas makita natin yung structure. So, okay. So, first condition is kailangan magkaroon tayo ng new low. Ibig sabihin yan, you have to satisfy, again, yung isang confluence sa condition na kailangan mabasag mo muna tong counter trend line support. Diba? Kailangan below siya. Or more or less break of counter trend line support. Not just break, but rather magkaroon tayo ng bagong low. Meaning breaking this recent higher low. Okay? So, pwede kasing magkaroon ka ng break ng counter trend line, but nare-retain yung momentum ng higher low na to, which means this is still a support level na pwedeng mag-bounce yung market. And if you're going to sell blindly and impulsively, ibig sabihin, right away, nag-sell ka na, you're going to lose the market. So, kailangan merong magkaka-connect na confluence or confirmation doon. So, again, check natin ano yung nangyari sa market. Okay. Right. So, at this point, meron na tayong break of counter trend na support. So, does that mean ba na pwede na akong mag-sell? Okay? Hindi. Kasi sabi sa rules, okay, kung babalik tayo sa rules, diba? Sabi dyan, kailangan ko ng dito pala sa structure, new low. So, check natin before we fully satisfy itong mga confluences na yan. So, kailangan masatisfy mo muna itong trend and structural conditions. Okay? So, balik tayo sa chart. Right. So, at this point, wala pa akong bagong low dahil all I want is magkaroon o mabasa ko tong previous higher low. Okay. So, check natin. Okay. Meron ba? Okay. At this point, so kung lalagyan ko ito ng support level, ay, markahan na lang natin para mas ma-visualize. Okay. Yan. Yan yung gusto nating mangyari is mabasag to para magkaroon tayo ng bagong low, which is new low when it comes to structure. So, tingnan natin. Okay, at this point, waiting game, ibig sabihin, patience, discipline is the key. Okay. Right? So, at this point, hindi ako convinced na may na-break na, di ba? So, we have nothing to do here. Sabihin, observe lang tayo dyan. Okay? So, important na magkaroon tayo ng sequence at the same time, alam natin yung gusto natin mangyari. Okay? So, nakita nyo? Kanina, kaya hindi kayo dapat magko-consider as break kapag hindi pa closed candle. Kasi kanina, makita nyo, para siyang body during that time. Pero nag-settle siya as wick. Ibig sabihin, hindi closed body beyond nung level na to. So, hindi pa siya break. Okay? Ibig sabihin ng long wick from the bottom is ibig sabihin, meron pang momentum ang buyers. Eh, di ba nga, ang goal natin is to sell. So, ibig sabihin, may momentum pa yung mga buyers. So, we don't want that impulsively magsasell tayo. Okay? So, at this point, wala akong trade. Observant lang ako dyan. And, ang gusto kong mangyari is, magkaroon ng break of structure dito. Breaking, tandaan nyo, ito yung common ground natin, which is, ito yung, di ba? Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So, kung magsasell ka, kailangan new low. Okay? Break of previous level. Okay. Check natin yung next candle. Alright. So, at this point, okay? At this point, meron na ba tayo na satisfy na rule? Okay. So, at this point, meron na akong new low. Ibig sabihin, yan yung nag-determine that I have broken yung yung dalawang trend and structural condition. So, sa trend, okay, nabasag, meron tayong bullish. Okay, sa isang confluence condition naman, nagkaroon na tayo ng break of counter trend line, support, and meron tayong new low, which is mas mababa at close candle body below nitong previous structure. Okay? So, ngayon, paano naman ako mag-enter? Okay? Para mas matumbok natin, di ba? Sabi nga natin, as confluence, we must be below nung, balik tayo sa sa rules para ma-visualize natin. Okay? I must be below na support and trend line resistance. Okay? Trend line resistance. Nasaan trend line resistance natin? Okay? And I must be below support and break of counter trend line support. So, nasatisfy naman to. And para mas convincing at matumbok natin yung 3 level, okay? Ito tayo. Meron ba tayo nakikitang trend line resistance? Paano ba tayo makakuha ng trend line resistance? And sabi sa entry natin, kailangan meron tayong correction or meron tayong retracement. So, ibig sabihin, we're not selling right away agad dito. We want to have a retracement. Okay? Gusto natin retracement. Bakit? We want to sell. We want to sell at a much higher price. Okay? Plus, take note. Okay? Isa pang dapat nyong tandaan, whenever malapit yung previous support nyo or key level, nakita nyo, di ba? Ito yung isa, at ito yung isang low. Kung makita nyo, medyo maliit yung, yung range na at ipit ka. So, kung gagawan ko to ulit ng range, di ba? If you're going to sell, agad, okay? Pwedeng may possibility at probability na mag-react yung market, tumas, okay? At you're going to sell. So, para mas maging convincing, okay? Kailangan makakuha muna tayo, di ba? Meron na tayong low, new low. Ito na yung new low. Magkaroon muna tayo ng lower high. Okay ba? Bakit? Paano kung ganitong gawin ng market? Na-break niya ulit ang structure na to. Of course, ang expect mo is higher low, higher high. So, does that mean na selling ka? Of course not. Okay? So, mas maganda at mas convincing na magkaroon tayo ng trendline resistance. Saan manggagaling yon? Manggagaling yon if magsasettle yung close na candle na magkaroon siya ng lower high. Okay? Saka natin i-connect yung trend. Yun yung trend resistance. And then matutumbok natin later on, papakita ko nasaan yung HPT zone natin. Okay? So, of course, I don't want to sell same na ginagawa ng mga retails na right away after break, sell agad. No. I want to sell at a much higher price. Okay? Kailangan ko makakita muna ng lower high. Okay? Is that a lower high? Pwede man natin gawin as lower high yan. Okay. Makita nyo, may rejection and then naging bullish. So, not yet. Kailangan mag-settle. Okay? At this point, makita nyo, may engulfing. Ibig sabihin yan, nakaka-recover na yung momentum ng sellers. Okay? Kasi ito is correction. Correction lang to. If totoong lower high to, kasi pwedeng correction niya and then, boom, talo ka. Okay? So, kailangan magkaroon ka ng convincing confirmation pagdating sa strategy nyo. Okay? Ayan. Okay? Okay? Check natin, Alright. So, which means, pwede ko na itong consider as what? As point of trend line resistance. Kasi pwede na ako mag-connect, diba? At least 2 points. Okay? Pwede na yan. Spend ko lang to. Okay? Sorry. Yan. Para medyo malinis. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, nanggaling yung trend resistance ko from this point and this point. Okay? So, ngayon, pwede na ba ako mag-sell? Okay? Tandaan nyo, guys, meron kang level pa dito, diba? So, if ako mag-sell, mas gusto kong takbuhin yung price kung saan yung range na to. Ibig sabihin, yan yung gusto kong puntahan. Okay? So, ayoko maipit na mag-sell ako agad dito na meron akong possibility of bounce dito. So, hindi worth it. Kaya kailangan, titignan nyo rin yung mga previous level. So, ako, kung magtitrade ako ng sell, gusto ko kumawala muna dyan. And ang pinaka-best, based sa rules natin, di ba? Sa conditions, para tumbok natin yung high probability trade zone, below ka ng trendline resistance, below ka ng support. So, saan ang HPT zone mo? More or less, around this area. Okay? More or less dyan yung level natin. And, ititipi ko siya for next previous levels. Or kung mas gusto nyo itong yung week na yan as TP2, pwede naman. Okay? Oops. What is that? Sorry. Karoon ng horizontal line. Okay? Ayusin ko lang to, guys. Shift. Okay. Okay, sorry. So, extend ko lang to. Yan. Okay? So, ngayon, ang HPT zone ko as selling is nandito. So, meaning, dyan ako gustong makapunta. So, ang gusto ko mangyari is, mag-break ko muna, correction, as usual, and then, dito ko hanap ng opportunity for sell TP1 or TP2. Okay? Same logic. Okay? Kasi bakit? Kung makita nyo, no? Combo yan. Na-break ko itong counter trendline support. Tapos below ako nito. Below ng support, horizontal resistance. Horizontal support. And nasa ilalim ako nitong trend resistance. Ibig sabihin, na nakapailalim ka talaga sa confluence ng selling opportunity. Okay, so tingnan natin yung price. Yan, di ba? Ibig sabihin, nire-reject niya yung counter trend resistance. Di ba? Makita nyo? Tingnan natin yung break. Okay. Nasaan ang break? Okay, meron tayong break dito. Diba? Oops, sorry. Yan yung convincing break nyo. Yung close body candle na yan. Okay, ibig sabihin, market really wants to go down. So, check natin saan tayo hanap naman ng entry. Okay? Okay? Ayan. So, since meron na tayong break, gusto ko na lang correction, di ba? Punta tayo sa ano. Alright. So, makita nyo, nagko-correct. Nag-reject. Ibig sabihin, merong correction prior the big dump pababa. Okay? So, at this point, yan. Makita nyo, meron tayo ditong engulfing na selling candlestick sa higher time frame. So, at this point, pupunta na ako ng lower time frame at titignan ko ano yung pwede kong entry. Kasi, normally, kapag nakita ka ng pressure candle na selling, magtutuloy-tuloy yan pababa. Okay? Lalo na if meron kang mga shooting star na ganyan. Alright? So, ngayon, shift tayo sa lower time frame. So, yung lower time frame naman, hindi na naka-replay kasi naka-current replay siya sa higher time frame. So, tignan lang natin saan yung optimal entry na pwede natin gawin. Okay? So, tandaan nyo tong area na to. Ibahin ko yung kulay para mas ma-visualize. Okay? And nakapaloob tayo sa HPT zone natin. Okay? Punta tayo sa right side ng chart for the execution. Okay? So, yung box na yan is yung ating pin bar. Yung ating engulfing, bearish engulfing. Okay? So, ngayon, saan magmamatter yung entry? Saan na tayo kuha? So, again, same rules. Break of counter trend support. Below ako ng trend resistance at below ako ng horizontal support. So, ibig sabihin, maghahanap ako ng support trend line. Okay, yan yun. Kailangan mabasag yan. Right? Simple. Kailangan mabasag. And, I must be below ng support. So, kung makikita nyo itong structure, di ba? Still momentum ng buyers. Okay? So, kailangan mabasag ko muna yung counter trend na yan. And I must be having a below ako ng support, horizontal support. So, makita nyo, nasa ng multiple reactions. So, I can treat this support areas. Okay? Yan yung mga level na significant sa market. Okay? Okay, so, gawa na lang tayo ng line dito as support. Yan. Okay? Para hindi kayo malito, gawin natin blue. Okay? Meaning nasa lower time frame. Yan. Okay? So, ibig sabihin yan, ang HPT zone ko simply is nandito sa level na to. Tama? Bakit? I must break this below and another trend resistance. Siyempre, connect mo lang naman yan eh. Okay? So, nabivisualize nyo na saan ako mag-e-entry, di ba? Kaya ito yung HPT zone area ko. Kailangan nakatumbo ka dito sa ilalim. Yan yung area of selling mo. Okay? So, ibig sabihin yan, maghahanap ako dyan ng candlestick. So, kaya siya tinawag na confluence is nag-a-align lahat ng analysis nyo for entry. So, HPT zone ko ay ito dahil break itong counter trend line support. Nasa ilalim ako ng horizontal support at nasa ilalim ako ng trend line resistance. Saan nanggaling yung mga trend line resistance? Okay, yan, sa mga points na yan. So, yung binaksan ko na HPT zone ay ito ngayon. Okay, sorry. Nabura. Yan. So, dito ka ngayon. So, saan nangyari yung break? Yep. Saan nangyari yung break? Diba? Ito yung break. Candles. Okay? Saan ka maghahanap ng selling? Maghahanap ka ngayon ng ano? Ng correction, which is ito. Pero, candlestick mo, selling pressure candles. So, saan yung selling pressure candles? Ito at ito. So, logically, mag-e-enter ako after nitong mga yan. Okay? Pwede ka mag-set ng instant execution or simply, pwede kang mag-ano ng limit order. Okay? Ibig sabihin, correction ulit. So, there are two ways. Example, dito ako maglalagay as stop order naman, sell stop. Ibig sabihin, sa lubong. Okay? Ang TP ko ay dito. Of course, since malawak naman yung ano natin, di ba? Sell stop loss, sorry, not TP. Malawak naman ang ating pwedeng dito sa structure na yan, previous, or kung malaki-laki yung capital mo dito. So, let's say, dito yung ating from this last move. Normally kasi, naglalagay ako ng stop loss from this last move. Kung may tayo sa structure, to. Yan. Ang huling structure mo is ito. So, logically, ito ka maglalagay ng stop loss. And TP mo, sorry, of course, babalik ka lang na higher time frame. Diba? Extend ko lang to. TP1 or TP2. Okay, let's say, drag natin dyan. Okay? So, again, kung titignan nyo yung nangyari sa market, play lang natin tong higher time frame. Okay, lakayan ko na lang to. Okay. Focus kayo dito sa higher time frame. Play natin. Yeah, okay. TP1. Tingnan natin kung abot din sa TP2. Ayun. Na-hit TP2. Okay? TP1, TP2. So, logically, kung makikita nyo guys, we are just doing the same thing from a higher time frame perspective and lower time perspective. So, tingnan natin yung nangyari dito. So, nag-consolidate siya sa right side. Nag-consolidate siya initially, but nag-drop. Okay? Bakit nag-drop? Kasi nga, we are aiming at a high probability trade zone dito nga sa area nito. Okay? Which is same ng ginawa natin sa higher time frame. Alright? So, again, dyan papasok, why is it important na meron kang systematic approach, conditional approach, at the same time, sinusunod mo yung rules mo. Okay? So, pinapakita ko dito na it doesn't have to be complicated pagdating sa rules. Okay? You just have to make it more logical. Bakit ka magsasell, bakit ka magbabay, and nasa ang key levels ka. So, kung babalik tayo sa conditions, diba? This is just simple. Okay? I just made this long time ago, okay, using TFP Warrior because I have backtested this strategy for beginners, for intermediate, and ito rin yung ginagawa ko noon, way back to mid-2012 to 2013. And as I progress, of course, nagmamature yung strategy ko. That is why I come up with my own TFP champion system, which is yun nga rin tinuturo ko sa aking mentorship. But, take note, dito pa lang, pwede ka na makapagsimula, pwede ka naman na kumita, and it is all for free. Okay? So, I'm putting a lot of effort para mas makapagbigay ng more knowledge sa inyo guys, lalo na yung mga aspiring traders na nagsimula. Okay? I suggest, kumuha kayo ng mentor. Doesn't have to be me, maybe others, but as long as mag-gain kayo ng more experience. Okay? So, again, that will be it for today. This is the part 2 and I will be continuing to give you more valuable lessons para makapagsimula kayo at makapagbalik loob, lalo na yung mga nag-quit. Okay? So, again guys, I was once at your shoes pagdating sa experience, sa disappointments, sa failures, kasama yun. Okay? Kasi hindi naman ako matututo if hindi rin ako natalo or hindi ako nasunugan. So, I'm not saying my strategy or lahat ng tinuturo ko is perfect, but more or less, as much as possible, I want to make it more understandable sa lahat. Okay? Mapa kahit anong level. Beginner, intermediate, or even advanced. Okay? So again, I hope nagustuhan nyo itong video na to, itong part 2 series, and of course, I will continue to put up a lot of contents para sa inyo guys. Mas matuto pa kayo. And yeah, that will be it. So, salamat ulit sa aking mga TFP VIP champion students all over the globe. You guys rock. And sa mga nagme-message sa akin, comments, good and bad, I appreciate. And dun sa mga haters natin, you're just 1%, so it will not stop me from doing what I want, what this channel is meant to. So again, thank you so much to all my new subscribers, followers, and lahat na sumusuporta. Thank you so much. So that will be it for today, and yeah, God bless and see you on the next videos. Bye-bye. So I just want to inform and announce that our TFE VIP Champion Student private Discord community is already up. And yeah, here we have several channels wherein we share our technical trading ideas among each other. And of course, we also have our weekly trade ideas para sa ating mga weekly forecast para sa mga currency pairs. And some announcement section. And of course, since tayo ay global, of course, we have other students as well na galing sa mga ibang bansa overseas. So here we introduce ourselves and introduce kung saan tayo galing, sa bansa tayo ngayon, OFW man o hindi. But nevertheless, this is a healthy community para mag-share ng mga trading ideas para sa inyo guys. And hopefully, I will be putting up a server publicly para sa mga baguhan naman and those mga followers and subscribers natin. Alright? So yeah, this is just a minor announcement, and hopefully guys, you can join us and make this community grow, lalo na sa ating mga estudyante nag-aaral. Alright guys, so mga baguhan pa lang, but nevertheless, everyone here wants to learn, wants to make profit from the market, but as much as possible, we're all equal in the eyes of the market. Alright guys, so that would be it. So yun lang, and thank you very much. Alright.